Joseph Stalin's rise to power began with his life in poverty, when he was treated unfairly when he was a boy.
Stalin was born in Gori, Georgia on December 21st, 1879. Stalin was born into an age of poverty. At a young age, he was introduced and participated in revolutionary politics and criminal activities.
Joseph Stalin was one of 4 children, but all of his siblings had died of chronic diseases at a young age. Thus, scared of her last child dying, his mother was very overprotective of him.
Stalin always felt unfairly treated by life. This developed a strong desire for greatness and respect, combined with a shrewd streak of calculating cold-heartedness toward those who had said bad things to him.
In May of 1899, Stalin was expelled from Tiflis Theological Seminary School. Reasons given for this action included disrespect for those in authority and reading unauthorized books. During Lenin's last illness, and after his death in 1924, Stalin served as a member of the three-man committee that ran the affairs of the party and the country. He became a full-time revolutionary and an outlaw. He became one of the Bolsheviks' chief operatives in the Caucasus, organizing paramilitaries, inciting strikes, spreading propaganda, and raising money through bank robberies, ransom kidnappings, and extortion.
Stalin spent his first years after the revolution building his post as General Secretary of the Communist Party secretly into the most powerful one in the party. After Lenin's death in 1924, an associate of Stalin, Kamenev and Zinov governed against Trotsky on the left wing of the party and Bukharin on the right wing of the party. Soon after, Stalin switched sides and joined with Bukharin. Together they fought a new opposition of Trotsky, Kamenev, and Zinov.
By 1928, the first year of the 5-year plans, Stalin's supremacy was finally completed.
From this year, he could be said to have exercised control over the party and the country, although the formalities were not complete until the Great Purges of 1936, 37, and 38. But Stalin's true rise to power occurred when he sent assassins to go and kill Trotsky in Mexico. In 1940, Trotsky was exiled and went to live in Mexico 4 years prior to his death.
In power until his death in 1953, Stalin led the USSR during the period of post-war reconstruction, marked by the dominance of Stalinist architecture, most famously represented by the Stalin skyscrapers.
Joseph Stalin once said, "Death solves all problems. No man equals no problems."
Another quote by Joseph Stalin was, "In the Soviet army, it takes more courage to retreat than to advance." Following his death, Stalin and his regime have both been questioned on numerous occasions, the most significant of these being the 20th Congress of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union in 1956, when Stalin's successor, Nikita Khrushchev, denounced his legacy and drove the process of de-Stalinization of the Soviet Union.
It is enough that the people know that there was an election. The people who cast the votes decide nothing. The people who count the votes decide everything.
Overall, Joseph Stalin lived in a life with poverty. He was involved in revolutionary politics as well as criminal activities, all as a young man. Stalin was always unfairly treated, which made him get a desire for greatness and respect. All these events helped lead him to his rise in power in the Communist Party.